From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, time once again for Up Close and Personal here on The Horse's Mouth. Back at the bar and back at Tommy Max, brought to you by our friends at Brust Nutter Wealth Advisors. My guest this time around is Tony Davis from Crestcom Leadership. Hey, Tony.
How are you?
How you doing, man? Cheers.
I'm doing outstanding.
Welcome to the bar and to the show, man. Awesome.
I'm happy to be here.
So Crestcom, a leadership development company.
It is.
You bought into the franchise, a franchise, right?
Yes, sir.
And you've bought about a year ago. Mm-hmm. Prior to that, you had owned a few different businesses in the home services world.
I did.
And tell me about all that, man. How's it going? That's a big jump. And a year later, here you are with a kick-ass looking shirt, by the way.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thank you.
It's cool. Yellow and black.
Yeah, it kind of at some point
it's
has
like
that
grammar school color. That's why I like it.
Steelers feel. It's hard to put it on.
The yellow might not be quite the Steelers.
No, it's you know, it's got that Florida look, but yeah, no. To kind of go back, 16 years ago, I opened up a company called Granite Transformations, and it's a home remodeling company for kitchens. We have had a stone that goes over existing surfaces.
Okay.
Then I opened a bath company, and then a plumbing company, and February 2021.
Okay.
After my Chiefs lost the Super Bowl, I closed and sold those businesses.
All three. Okay.
And took 4 months off. As I like to say, I learned how to sleep again.
Yep.
And then started.
I'm sure well deserved.
It was
16 years. Yeah.
Yeah. And then just started getting bored, and so I just stumbled across this Crestcom opportunity on LinkedIn, and started doing my due diligence. And really,
were you a franchise guy before? To cut you off. Were you a franchise? Was those other businesses franchise opportunities?
Granite Transformation was a Crestcom.
Okay.
And then the other companies I just started.
Okay.
Kind of organically, kind of spun off where I saw.
So you've been in that world before. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So as I looked at the Crestcom opportunity, it was right here in the local market. I'll be dealing with fellow business owners who are dealing with the same challenges that I just left.
Right.
Finding good people, developing teams, motivating. Yep. And then I started thinking, oh man, I wish I had these resources when I was a business owner.
Sure.
Because Tom, when you're a business owner and you're looking for that next level of manager,
right,
you're promoting from within.
Right.
Because the plug and play, they understand the culture and the products and services. Yeah. And just because they were a great employee doesn't mean they're going to be a great leader of people.
Right. Right.
And I can think of a couple people that I promoted into management, and quite frankly, they were a little rough around the edges.
Wow.
We burned through some people. Just there was just that level of effective management and leadership. It just wasn't there.
Yep.
So I bought into Crestcom not because I was a client, because I wish I was a client.
Right.
And so now I'm dealing with business owners across all industries.
Okay.
Across all shapes and sizes of companies. And I meet with the business owners, the CEOs, and we talk about transforming their managers into more effective leaders.
Okay. You have like a program?
Yeah.
Like a certain program that you follow?
It's a 12-month development process.
Okay.
And what I do is each month, for 4 hours a month, two 2-hour training modules from 8 to 12 on the third Wednesday and the third Thursday of the month. We do 2 different leadership topics.
Okay.
So all of my clients from Northeast Florida send their managers and their leaders and other key personnel.
Okay. Cool.
And then it's very interactive. They're learning from each other. We do have curriculum that Crestcom, the franchisor, puts together. Okay. But our goal through all of this is behavioral change.
Okay.
Because we've all gone through
working on yourself first, right? Before you can lead, you better take care of yourself. Right?
And with any kind of training, whether it's athletic or safety or product training or sales training, if you don't change your behavior, we're spinning our wheels.
Right.
And so the goal with Crestcom is that when my clients, I want them to see an ROI.
Right.
If the program's not paying for itself, then we need to assess where along the line there's holes, that we need to fill.
Yep.
So our goal is for these participants, these managers of these companies, to change their behavior, and we do that through action plans. We do that through monthly coaching meetings.
Is that the core philosophy with management for you, to go in there and we're gonna change some behavior in order to be able to lead better?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And that usually starts with, what do I need to stop doing?
Right.
right? Because if we look at ourselves and we go, we need to change our behavior, whatever, I need to be a better listener. Okay, well, how many people need to be a better listener?
Right.
And then if I get, you're right. And then if I ask you, well, how many years have you needed to be a better listener?
Yeah.
Oh, 40 years.
Right.
Okay, well, obviously, we're not doing something right.
Yep.
So, the goal is to look at each one of these modules where we're talking about, like for this month, we're talking about communicating with influence.
Okay.
And then we're talking about the second 2 hour modules on leadership presence.
Yep.
Very important skills, very important aspects for managers and leaders to be aware of.
Yep.
And so the takeaway, the goal for each participant with those modules is that they have a takeaway, and then we talk about action plans on how we're going to implement those in the workplace.
Okay. Cool. That's awesome, man. Hey, you know what? Companies need it, and their management teams need it. And you got to keep evolving when you're managing people, right? Because times change, people change, and you got to make sure you can adapt to, without changing your core principle as a business.
Sure. You're not. You don't want to be inauthentic.
Right.
You want to change. You're not changing who you are, but you're changing habits.
Yeah.
Ineffectiveness.
Yeah.
And you definitely, Tom, brought up a good point. Is that no time in the history of the workplace. Yep. Have we seen the workplace change at such a rapid pace as it is now?
Totally.
Okay.
Yep.
And now good companies are having a hard time finding good people. Yep. And the number one reason why people leave companies is not because of pay. It's because of the people that they report to or the people that are above them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So my clients understand that. And so while they're still trying to find good people, they understand, well, I can't afford to lose the good people that I have.
That's right.
I'm investing into my leadership teams, my management teams. I'm making them more effective leaders. That way I keep those good employees. Yep. And then as they climb through the ranks, I'm investing in them.
That's right.
So that's why you're right. Leadership development, everybody kind of says, oh, safety training, we got to do this and this, and all these different trainings, but yet leadership development sometimes gets pushed to the wayside.
Yeah, it's not an act, it's your livelihood.
Exactly.
Right? Great to have you on, my man.
Appreciate it.
Best of luck. That's kick-ass that you're going that direction, and good luck building it.
Appreciate it.
All right. Always a good time, man. Learn about business, learn about people. Right here in the great city of Jacksonville, you too can sit right here with me at the bar and talk about you and your great business. Until next time, stay safe and be cool out there. We'll see you right here on The Horse's Mouth.